Everyone has known for a while that 2020 would be a bad year for the amusement park industry. Six Flags has struggled mightily before and after the pandemic. This really leads to the question of what means will Six Flags go to stay afloat? Will they cancel new rides? Will they have to sell parks? Will they even close parks? Now, Darien Lake is in a particularly bad situation. Six Flags Darien Lake will likely not open this year due to a multitude of reasons, including a stiff government who does not care about the state of Six Flags being one of the main issues. Darien Lake is sending out employees to Great Adventure, so that's another sign they will not open this year. Darien Lake is one of the chain's newest parks and is still getting assimilated into the chain. What I'm getting at here is that Six Flags might end up having to get rid of some parks, and Darien Lake is probably one of the first parks on the chopping block. Before we hop into my reasoning, I'd like to give a shout out to Hangtime Thrills. Hangtime Thrills is a great YouTube channel that constantly comments on all my videos. Make sure you go check him out and give him a sub. If you'd like to potentially get a shout out, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment DL. I repeat, DL. Keep in mind that this is all just speculation, none of this is confirmed whatsoever, so take anything I say with a grain of salt. This will actually be a two-part video with reasons against this in the other video. But with all that being said, let's hop right into the video. My first reason for Darien Lake possibly being up for sale is that Wahoo Wave has been removed completely from the park's website and is no longer in the parking lot from my knowledge. A lot of you might be thinking that's no big deal and it'll just open in 2021, but I have reason to think that Six Flags has no plans to open the slide at Darien Lake. My first reason is the website. For all the bigger parks that were supposed to get attractions in 2020 that are being delayed to 2021, they've already made an announcement on their website that the ride is being delayed to 2021. For Jersey Devil, they have said that it will open in 2021. Tsunami Surge coming to Six Flags Great America has been announced to come in 2021. That one was a big indicator for me because Darien Lake and Great America had parts for their slides on site, but Darien Lake has said nothing about what will be happening with their slide, and they removed it from their website completely. But Great America has announced it to be a 2021 edition. That shows me that Six Flags has no interest in installing this attraction as of now. This information could change, but it's definitely something to look at. Six Flags' actions lately have suggested that they don't value Darien Lake and Great Escape that much. First off, amusement parks were expected to be allowed to open in Phase 4 in New York, but the governor chose not to allow them to open. Six Flags has taken zero action to try and get the parks back open. We were all expecting the parks to be allowed to open, and I'm sure they did too, but the governor randomly cut them off, and they did not react at all, which is very, very disappointing. And it shows that these parks aren't valuable to them. New York is one of the bottom 5 states for case rates right now in the whole country, but they still don't allow parks to open, and Six Flags has a great plan to keep everyone safe. But Six Flags did not even object, even though they totally could open. It's completely safe, but Six Flags does not seem to care about those parks opening. In Ohio, they knew that it was safe when the governor didn't let them open, so they filed a lawsuit, and the government didn't want to deal with that, so they let them open. Six Flags could easily do that, but they are choosing not to and choosing to lose possibly millions of dollars. Now, Six Flags probably has a good reason why they didn't choose to make an effort right now to open the parks, which is their market. They probably think the way things are going, it's not worth trying to reopen. They don't believe they can make a profit during the current situation. When they first bought the park, they were most likely looking to market in Buffalo, Rochester, Erie, and even parts of Niagara. Now the border is closed, which cuts off all the Canadian market, and probably will affect international travel for the next few years. The other issue is that outside of Buffalo, Darien Lake pulls in a lot of people from places that are 1, 2, or even 3 hours away. They probably think these people won't be willing to travel that far and have a lesser experience and could possibly spread the virus. Another huge factor is concerts. One of the reasons that Darien Lake is successful is because of the concerts that draw people in from all over. Concerts are going to be banned throughout 2020 and could be banned longer as well. They make so much money off travelers, people visiting the parks for concerts and camping out and staying at their hotels. Also, outside the concerts, it's easy to think that Darien Lake might not have been performing that well in the first place. I don't have any of that information about their attendance in relation to the concerts, but I never went to Darien Lake on any day what I consider to be crowded. I visited the park 12 times in 2019, and I rarely waited more than 15 minutes for any ride. Obviously, this could just be luck, or it might not be, who knows. Six Flags might not have been aware what they're getting into with this park. I think it's well within the realm of possibility that Darien Lake is sold or even closed within the next year or so. Now, we have to keep in mind that the park is currently owned by EPR Properties and not Six Flags. Six Flags didn't a lease to run the park. I do not know the details of this lease, but I do know that it is possible that Six Flags could get the boot and someone else could take over. I will note that Darien Lake is one of the weakest Six Flags parks in terms of value, as I said earlier. So that's really why all of this lines up in favor of Six Flags dumping this park. Similar would happen in 2006 or even 2010 with Kentucky Kingdom. It makes way more sense for them to dump Darien Lake or Great Escape rather than Great Adventure or Great America. But you never know with Six Flags. I'm certainly very interested to see how this all plays out over the next year or two. Definitely keep your eye on Darien Lake or any other small Six Flags parks to see if they could also be on the chopping block. Keep in mind that most of this is just speculation. A lot of this stuff I don't have very much information on. I'll just be keeping my eyes peeled. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Let's just hope for the best with all of these smaller parks in the future. I'll be doing a follow-up on this video in the next couple of days stating why this won't happen. Just turn those notifications on so you're the first to see it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment any of your thoughts down below. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. I post almost daily now, so I have a lot of awesome content coming. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.